Welcome. I'm Idie Kesner, and as Dean of the Kelley School of Business, I want to congratulate you on behalf of the entire Kelley School family on your achievement. I only wish we could be together in person to celebrate. I know you enjoyed your times in Bloomington, and we really enjoyed seeing you. I think we can all agree this year has been like no other. Last fall, we could not have imagined the circumstances that would lead us to isolate at home and hold graduation celebrations online. The coronavirus pandemic has altered our lives and presented us with new challenges and also new opportunities. We likely will be learning from the effects of the pandemic for years to come. And while we won't forget the heartache or the frustration of this time, we will always remember the things that brought us together, even while we're apart. This year is also unique for other reasons. Indiana University is honoring its bicentennial, and at the same time, the Kelley School of Business is celebrating 100 years of business momentum. We've had a lot of successes over those 100 years, but they didn't come without challenges. We survived great uncertainty during the Great Depression. Enrollments dropped during World War II while our students bravely fought overseas, and we experienced growing pains when the war was over. We broke barriers during the civil rights movement of the 1960s. We overcame hurdles in international education when many countries in the world were at odds with each other. Each time, we rose to the challenge and we emerged better than we were before. We continued to adapt and innovate. We developed groundbreaking programs and education models. Those include the Integrated Core, or I-Core, team-based learning, and industry-specific immersion groups such as MBA academies and undergraduate workshops at Kelley Bloomington. We recognize the importance of having an evening MBA program at Kelley Indianapolis, where professionals could earn an MBA while continuing to work in the city. And we were the first top 20 business school in the country to offer an MBA online. We grew into one of the most respected, innovative, and versatile business schools in the world. We're more than 117,000 alumni around the globe and numerous partnerships with prestigious companies and international universities. Each of you has overcome challenges during your time with the Kelley School. Those challenges come in many shapes and sizes, and who's to say one challenge is greater than another? Every challenge is significant when it's yours. Some may have experienced financial challenges or stress within your personal relationships. Some may have had to navigate physical or health-related issues. Others may have experienced emotional or mental wellness challenges. Perhaps yours was the challenge of a rigorous program or the challenge of living in a new culture. Maybe the challenge was overcoming others' biases and prejudices because of a disability or because of your religion or race, gender, or sexual orientation. You may have even faced critical illness or death among your family members or friends. Overcoming your individual challenges is what has brought you to this moment of success. And I hope, along your Kelley journey, you learn to respect the challenges others have faced and applaud them for what they too have overcome. Now we are facing a collective challenge. The coronavirus pandemic will have long-lasting effect on society, the economy, and the business world. As such, it will require significant changes in the way we live and work. But change means opportunity. Change means growth. You've acquired the skills at Kelley to be nimble in the face of change, to recognize opportunity, to create momentum. Whether you're an entrepreneur with a small business, a professional at a global corporation, or something in between, you'll be called upon to find solutions to the new challenges we must overcome. But you won't be alone. As a member of the latest class to graduate from the Kelley School of Business, you join a vast alumni network, more than 117,000 strong. Kelleys can be found working and living and making a difference in the communities across the globe. I want to take this opportunity to thank all of our alumni over the past 100 years. Each class of graduates has made the Kelley School better. They've enriched our curricula and our programming with their diverse backgrounds and a wide range of experiences and their unique voices. And as our newest alums, you will do the same. In addition to your Kelley family, you've likely been supported along the journey by family and friends and mentors, people who have encouraged you during your difficult times and celebrated with you during your proudest moments. Take a moment to recognize their support. If you're with them, tell them thank you. If you're apart, take a moment to write them, call them, text them, Share your gratitude on social media with them with the hashtag KelleyGrad for Kelleys around the world to see. It's my pleasure to introduce Rich Magjuka, Chair of Kelley's Executive Degree Programs, and the Fred G. Steingraber, Chair in Distributed Education.
Hi, I am Rich Magjuka, and I am delighted to have an opportunity today to congratulate you for graduating from the Kelley School of Business Executive Degree Program. I have been the faculty chair at EDP for many years, and I have observed up close and firsthand how difficult it is for our students to juggle their family and work, personal, professional responsibilities, while also attempting to complete a graduate degree from the Kelley School of Business. This is not easy, but here you are. Congratulations. You have accomplished what you set out to, and today is a day that you should celebrate. So again, congratulations.
Last year, Kelley MBA alumnus Lake Dawson, Assistant Director of College Scouting for the Buffalo Bills NFL football team, delivered a speech to our graduating class about challenges. His remarks seem even more relevant today, so we wanted to share some excerpts from his speech with you. Dawson was a former member of the Kansas City Chiefs and the Indianapolis Colts. He came to Kelley through our partnership with the NFL Players Association. In 2016, he was selected as a finalist for Poets and Quant's favorite MBA.
What would you consider to be one of your greatest moments of success professionally? Think about it for a second. Maybe it's tonight, maybe it's that first job that you received, maybe it's a promotion. What if I told you that one of my greatest moments of professional success was actually one of my greatest disappointments, one of my greatest struggles, one of my greatest strains? Success is measured not so much by the position that a person reaches in life, but by the obstacles which he's overcome. We can thank Booker T. Washington for that one. And what he meant by that is whether you're in business, sports, or education, real success is measured by knowing you've had to sacrifice, strain, and struggle, but you still got the prize. Graduates, I know firsthand that you earned this. I know that you had to overcome some obstacles to graduate from this exceptional institution. We've balanced a full-time career, a family while returning to school, endured reading case studies until 1 a.m. over cold leftover food, had 4 a.m. conference calls to accommodate our classmates in China during team projects, and we even snuck in some time to type while we were at work to try to get some extra points for class discussions. At least I did. We've set educational goals for ourselves, and at times we've had some doubts about achieving some of those goals and probably experienced some success and some failures during our online educational process. I'm not the only one that struggled a little bit in quantitative analysis C520 or had a little bit of challenge in some tutoring help in C540 financial management. But you know what? We never gave up. That's why you're sitting here. You never stopped believing in the value of education. Likewise, billionaire Warren Buffett believes in the value of education and growth. You are your best commodity. An investment in self always pays dividends, is what he taught us. I believe education gives you options. It creates new moments. What are we doing to ensure that those who come after us will benefit from what we've done? Because the reality of it is we have all drank from wells we did not dig. Before I take my seat, I want to leave you with a couple points of success that I've been able to use not only in life, but as a football player and actually in graduate school as well too. Number one, a vision. You must have a vision. It's like the GPS in your car. It gives you direction. And it comes to fruition when it's met with your focus, your drive, your work ethic, and a commitment. I had a vision to make an impact when I went to the University of Notre Dame as a freshman. I was focused, I was driven. I entered the first training camp as a freshman, and I tried to make an impact. I did everything I possibly could do to stand out during those first weeks of practice. My vision came to light. The second week, we're going to practice against the entire team. Now the big dogs are here, the seniors, the sophomores, the juniors. But before we go out on the practice field, Coach Lou Holtz walks into the meeting, and he says, Lake Dawson, please stand up. I stand up, all eyes on me, freshmen are in the back, seniors are in the front, and he says, if we work as hard as this freshman has since he stepped on campus, we'll maintain our #1 ranking and we'll have a chance at the national championship. I learned from an early age at Sunday school that you can have all the faith in the world, all the vision in the world, but if you put no work behind it, it's not going to happen. You have to have faith and you have to have a vision, but the driver of your vision is going to be your work ethic and how you accomplish things. Number 2, a growth mindset. A growth mindset is having a belief that your intelligence and your abilities can always increase with the acquisition of additional new skills and intelligence. That's why y'all all here right now. You're increasing your opportunities. Never, ever, ever stop learning. Never, ever stop perfecting your craft. Growth is essential in the NFL. Growth is essential in business. Growth is essential in higher education. You're either getting better or you're getting worse. Competition will not allow you to be stagnant. Now that you have these graduate degrees, I challenge you. I challenge you to grow and ascend vertically in your careers, but more importantly, I challenge you to grow horizontally. Be like the roots of trees spreading wide, touching and influencing and changing everyone around you with your success. Number 3, understand the value of people. You learn this in kindergarten. Treat others how you want to be treated. In football, it's all about the team. No one person is bigger than the team, not even if you're Tom Brady or Peyton Manning. Good football teams are built on trust, care, and a commitment to excellence. The same holds true for good businesses. On every successful team that I've played on, or every successful corporation that I've worked for, it was the relationships, the respect, the trust, the care, and the commitment we had in one another that made the difference. It's about the team, it's about the people. They come first. Number 4, have the right attitude and gratitude in everything that you do. When you have the right attitude and gratitude, people will take notice and they'll remember you for all the right reasons. Bottom line, nobody wants to be around an ungrateful person, whether it's in business, sports, or life. One example is Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A in 2016, per restaurant that they have on the market earned $4.4 million. They train their employees to greet the customers with thank you, please, and my pleasure. KFC, on the other hand, sold $1.1 million per restaurant because they said, we'll call you when your order's ready. Last point, always persevere and find a way to execute your why. The way you persevere and find a way to execute is by focusing on your why. Why are you doing it? Why are we here? For me, my why is my immediate family, my wife and my 3 kids, as well as watching my mother battle and beat colon cancer, as well as watching my father recently deal with paralysis. Nothing in life is more liberating than to fight for a cause that's larger than yourself, something that encompasses you but is not defined by you or your existence alone. The late, great Senator John McCain could not have said that any better. Graduates, let this moment generate the momentum. Generate the momentum you need to encourage and influence others around you. Congratulations, and God bless you all.
name's Doherty, and I'm delighted to be able to say a few words to you today about my Kelley MBA experience. When I think about those first few days in Indiana when we all met for the first workshop, I wonder did any of us actually realise what we were actually letting ourselves in for. I'd like to thank all of the amazing professors from Kelley, their passion and enthusiasm for the subjects that they taught us, the meticulous preparation that went into the content of the courses, and always being there for us to add a helping hand if we needed it. I think about my company and how lucky and how honoured I am to be part of an organisation that values their employees so highly to be able to provide them with such an enriching experience. I think about myself, what I learnt, how I've changed. I value every hour of every day now. I read more, I listen more, I ask more questions, and I do my research. I truly believe that the lessons that I've learnt on this MBA will stand to me throughout the whole of my career. I think about my partner and all of the enthusiasm and the support that he showed me through the journey and the personal sacrifices that he made. I always remember him coming into my office late at night, the Saturday night, and knocking on the door and saying, seriously, you can't still be studying. But most of all, I think about the people that I met and the friends that I made. We had an absolutely amazing cohort. We challenged each other. We worked really hard. We inspired each other with our own ideas. We supported each other through late nights, through early mornings, through long weekends. But most of all, we shared the experience together. And thankfully, we laughed a lot. So I read this morning that the more gratitude you show in life, the more things in life you find to be grateful for. So I'm just so grateful to have had the experience. And I'd just like to thank Kelley and all the wonderful friends that I made along the way for that. So congratulations, everybody. Stay safe, and hopefully I'll see you all soon again.
Hello, this is Rockney Walters, and I had many of you in my classes, marketing classes. And a quick video to say how proud I am of you and your accomplishments. It's an amazing feat to get not one college degree, but 2 degrees. Not many people have that achievement, and so you should be congratulated. Also, you're doing it on top of a job and family and day-to-day responsibilities. So it's a select group that gets a degree, and a select group that gets a great degree from the Kelley School. I've taught here for many years, and I can tell you the staff and the faculty are really committed to education. And that brings me to a bit of advice for you. Be a lifelong learner. Your education doesn't stop now. It's important to use your brain like you use your muscles. The brain is like a muscle. Make it work. Test it. Push it. For example, learn new skills related to your job. Learn new skills that are related to your job but that are fun, like taking music lessons or learning to paint or learning a new language. But the point is, exercise this brain, and it doesn't stop now. You'll need it for your career, you'll need it for the quality of your life, and it's really an important step in your process to keep that brain working and working hard. So again, congratulations, and I wish you the best of luck, and keep in touch. I'm here. I'll be here for a while. Bye-bye.
While we hunker down in our basement waiting for COVID-19 to pass, we've tried to stay productive and add value.
That's right, Kellys. Even though the race went virtual, you kept your eye on the finish line and you crossed it. Congratulations.
Bravo, kiddies.
Well, congratulations, class of 2020. My name is Carl Briggs. You may have had me in operations management or perhaps strategic sourcing. It is my great privilege to congratulate you on this momentous occasion. But it's kind of weird because we should be shaking hands and I should be telling your parents that you were the best student I ever had. But we've got to do things a little differently this year. You know, we knew the class of 2020 was going to be a special class. It was, after all, the 100th anniversary of the Kelley School of Business, the 200th anniversary of Indiana University. But I have to tell you, we had no idea that you would be the most memorable class in the history of the Kelley School of Business. We will forever remember the class of 2020. It was Madame Curie who said, "Nothing in this life is to be feared, only to be understood, and through that understanding to reduce the fear." These are uncertain times, class of 2020. But we send you out into the world with the best tools that we have to help you understand, and through that understanding to reduce fear. We are proud to have been part of this journey with you, but we also know that this journey is just the beginning. Commencement, it's called. It's a beginning. So as you go out, we wish you the very best. I will say this, class of 2020, some of the very best wines are made from the hardest years, and we will think about you as this excellent wine. So as you go out, be healthy, be happy, be prosperous. Here's to you, class of 2020.
Congratulations to the 2020 EDP graduates. We have been amazed by you since the very first day we met you. All that you brought to the program in terms of your experiences, your life experiences, your work experiences, your commitment and dedication. It's just awesome. And now to see you finish strong in such chaotic times, we're even more awed by you. Take everything that you've learned, everything that you're feeling, all those great communication skills that you now have, and go do great things in this world. The world needs you, and it will be better because of your work.
Hello graduates, greetings from Bloomington. Due to COVID, we are unable to host the graduation on the campus, so I wanted to bring a piece of the campus to you. Congratulations and best wishes.
The world has changed a lot in 100 years. It's changing rapidly now, and Kelley will change and grow along with it. I take comfort in knowing that even when there is uncertainty in the world, one thing about the Kelley School will remain constant. Our students have the talent to succeed, the humility to grow, and the tenacity to persevere. We want you to take that talent, that humility, and that tenacity and make the world a better place going forward. We have faith in you. We know you'll roll up your sleeves and do what needs to be done because you're a Kelley. I want to thank you for making the Kelley School part of your journey. The challenges you endured are part of the tapestry that has made Kelley what it is today. Together, we are the Kelley School of Business. Congratulations and best of luck to you.